Oh, that's all whitebait.
Yes.
That's a delicacy, right?
Yes, once a year.
Oh man, it's so juicy.
In this food tour, we're eating our way along the eastern coast of the South Island of New Zealand.
You couldn't dream up a more beautiful place than this.
We'll meet the incredible Fleur Sullivan, who's putting on an epic New Zealand-style barbecue.
Wow, that's the legendary paua.
Yeah.
In the most picturesque location you can imagine.
Marvelous mutton birds.
We'll try a South Island specialty where you're guaranteed to overdose on melted cheese.
If you love to eat cheese, this is a Disneyland of cheese here.
And then we'll meet up with the king of Mutton Birds, who's going to teach us and cook us one of the most unique foods in all of New Zealand.
Once you taste that flavor, you'll never forget it.
We have a lot to eat.
We made it to Moreki. It's beautiful here, stunningly beautiful. The bay, the water. And we've arrived to Fleur's Place, which is a restaurant on a little inlet surrounded by the water. It's unbelievably beautiful. And we're about to meet up with Fleur. She is a culinary legend in New Zealand. Oh man, so we're into Fleur's Place here, and it's been closed now for 3 years, but we are having just the ultimate privilege to be back here where she's gonna cook for us, even though it's not open anymore. It's the ultimate privilege, and so excited to be here. What a legendary place.
It's sure been a pleasure doing it. But
Very
that's
cool.
where the coffee machine was.
Oh, okay. Oh, coffee machine was here. Just so cool to even see. Look at all the signatures and writings. Mutton Birds, marvelous. Wow, this is such an incredible story at this restaurant, and she's made an impact on so many people who have written the highlights here on the walls. There's so many stories, so many things to look at. Yeah, you'll find something new every time you come here with antiques, with so much character. Oh, and here they are, some of the...
So we don't want to see them in the chili bin though, do we? We want to see them coming out of the ocean. And this is the
paua.
whitebait.
Oh, okay. Oh, these are the ingredients for the day.
Yes.
Paua and whitebait. Oh, that's all whitebait.
Yes.
That's a delicacy, right?
Yes. Once a year.
Only
And
once a
this-
year, and how long is it in
Yeah.
season for?
Well, they close it if it's not a good season. They close it up so that people can't take.
And for just a couple of weeks, right? Per
Yes.
year?
Yeah.
So we've got whitebait.
Yes.
Wow. And that's the legendary paua.
Yeah.
They've got to be, I think, 124 millimetres.
That's the
Legal
regulation,
limit. Yeah,
okay, of
from
the
there-
size. So it needs to be at least,
From there to there.
Okay.
Longest point. It's usually something like, I don't know, something like that.
okay.
Something like that. There to there. Then when you clean them, your thumb in there,
Uh-huh.
poke it through. You're getting under that white bit there.
Yeah. Okay.
Pop it up.
Oh, just pops out.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, beautiful.
That's the hua.
Okay.
Explain what that is.
That's the, well, it's the guts, really.
Okay.
They eat seaweed.
And that you eat or don't
Well,
eat?
that's the best part.
Oh, that's the best part. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a Maori.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the white one.
Cool.
It's the white hua. This one here's the,
Cool.
the nicer one, for some reason.
Okay.
It's the female one.
Female.
Oh,
That'll be
yeah,
right. That'll be-
okay.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't hold it against
And
us.
so, Sean, do you want an apron?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, and you can see that shell underneath.
Yeah,
So every part of it is edible.
pretty
The
much,
whole-
yeah.
Like the whole
Yeah.
meat of the...
Yeah.
I didn't
Paua.
know about
Okay.
eating this till I came to live in this village.
Oh, okay.
And I saw these guys, Sean and some of his mates were doing a wedding, I think.
Okay.
And they were all down here at a different barbecue eating this part of the
Nice.
paua. And
Wow.
and they were very, you won't even remember that, Sean, but you were very reluctant to show me what they
Wow.
were doing.
Oh, man, and look at that.
We
Yeah,
won't,
see that?
we won't undo too many.
And that like turquoise
Yeah.
opal shell underneath is beautiful. There are so many varieties of abalone around the world, but this is definitely one of the best.
That's,
Say,
that's,
That's the meat of the
yeah, yeah.
paua.
And there's a wee tooth in there.
Yeah, we'll take it the tooth
got
out.
the tooth out.
Toothless.
Oh, so you got to take the tooth out
Yeah,
too.
that's where the tooth was.
Okay.
That's the only bit you don't eat, really.
Okay. Pop out the
Not gonna
tooth.
get
Yeah,
Wow, that's so much meat in there.
there is.
Huge.
It is. It's
How big do they get?
pretty big.
Double, triple
Dinner-
that size sometimes.
This size.
Whoa, the size of the bucket. Oh man. Oh, you wrap them in a cloth.
Cloth or something, yeah.
Okay. Then an axe. Oh, okay. Does that tenderize them?
Yeah,
Okay, is it, otherwise are they pretty tough?
pretty tough. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, so that kind of smashes it and tenderizes
yeah.
it? Nice.
So, yeah, beautiful.
It's good to go.
Quite big for, you know, good. There's a good meal in it.
Yeah, that is.
They're pretty rich.
Yeah. Some of the meatiest, biggest abalones. Yeah, that's a lot. So you'll be making them into fritters?
No, we'll just eat them like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You won't want to go home.
Yeah.
I like cooking them like barbecue hot plate real hot and fry them with tomatoes
Oh
real
man.
fast, like a couple of minutes.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Try that.
Okay. Here we go. So we will be cooking up some dishes with these pauas, but this is straight out of the shell, fresh and raw. The best way. Oh. Oh, that texture, that sweetness. It's almost creamy. Oh yeah, that's sensational. And those go directly onto the hot griddle. Wow. Man, that aroma coming out of the pauas are just unbelievable. Oh, and that goes directly over to a piece of bread. Wow. Lots of people consider this the best part.
Well, not many people will eat it because of what it is.
Oh, okay.
Remember that the paua eats seaweed.
Yeah,
So what, there's nothing in it but seaweed.
yeah. Just
So
pure,
it's like
pure seaweed.
seaweed
Like-
pate,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Like a
But
seaweed in a different form.
It's quite strong. Like if you're making patties out of that, you'd probably
flavor.
use that much.
Okay, otherwise it will just flavor the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And that's why it's so green. Why are some white and some green?
Male and the female.
Oh, okay, okay. But there's still seaweed in the white one.
Yep.
Full of seaweed, the green. Oh yeah, that's a delicacy. Oh, and the whitebait. Okay.
They're looking in there to make sure there aren't any.
It's amazing. They're like translucent, almost
Yeah.
fully see-through. And these are fresh water?
Yep. They come from the sea into the fresh water.
Okay. Oh, so they're born in the sea and then swim into the fresh water?
And they come back to where they start, don't they?
Okay.
And they,
Okay.
Oh no, it must have got them all out. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah, it's actually a silvery.
Oh, that's not the same fish.
No.
Okay. So that's one you don't want to remove?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
double yolk.
Yeah.
Double yolking. Okay. So this is for the white, are they called whitebait fritters?
Yep.
So we got the whitebait, some eggs go in. Oh, man, look at that texture. It's like the fish just kind of, the whitebait just kind of flow with the egg. They're almost like little noodles. Oh, wow. loading it up. We got the eel is on, the green-lipped mussels, New Zealand mussels on. Wonderful.
I should have put them in earlier.
Yams.
And bury it.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Got one?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Mum want one?
Oh man, so the grill is fully going. Mussels are sprouting away and hissing away and juicing away. Mm. Oh yeah. Wow, that's good. Mm. Incredible flavor, sweetness, salinity. Delicious. Okay. So that white bait, so that's just white bait and egg?
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. Wonderful. It's almost like a little whitebait omelet.
Yep.
Or the egg just kind of holds the whitebait together,
Yep. Exactly what it does.
plasters them together into a patty formation, holding them together. Nice. As those whitebait cook, they go from kind of translucent to white in color. They're ready.
Yep.
So you grab a whitebait fritter. Oh, it's a whole patty with the egg. Look at how yellow, yeah, that yolk is. That's all it is egg and whitebait. And you put it onto a piece of buttered bread. Do a sprinkle of salt. Okay, couple rounds of pepper. It doesn't all blow off. Then you just kind of fold it up, and here we go. Oh man, it's so juicy. And the whitebait just kind of melts in your mouth. The egg is just holding it together. Oh, it's incredible. Simple, fresh, delicious, and really a seasonal delicacy in New Zealand. But what a spread, a barbecue, a feast of such a variety of incredible ingredients and colors. Oh, the whitebait's amazing. The whitebait just kind of dissolves in your mouth. It just melts on your tongue. I mean, Fleur does have many cookbooks, but it feels like we're eating from a page of a cookbook right now. Just how beautiful everything is. Okay, I already tried the raw version. This one is the cooked version. Oh, it's such a delicacy. Oh man, it's tender. When you fry it up, it's tender. So much flavor. Oh, that's fresh, delicious. Okay, let's try this piece next. Oh man. Like, the entire shell is just filled with the meat of the paua. They're so meaty, they're so thick. Flavor is unbelievable. Okay, and then I gotta try that seaweed sack. I'll get a little bit of the male and female both in one bite. Together. Oh, that has a nutty, definitely seaweed flavor to it. Oh, delicious. And so creamy, that section. Oh man, that has a flavor that keeps on giving. Okay, we're gonna try the New Zealand golden kiwi. Oh, wonderful. Oh man, that's good. So sweet and so juicy. Round two of the pauas, stir fried again with asparagus and tomatoes. Piece of the paua, some of the tomatoes and, oh man, yes. Wow. Oh man. Oh, that version is incredible. Oh, with that griddle edge, that salty juiciness of the tomatoes. Oh, that's superb. Okay, and next up for the chowder. Well, moving on to a warm bowl. It is cold, by the way. Even though it looks warm in the sun, it is freezing cold. But some chowder will warm us up for sure. And this is some thick New Zealand chowder. So thick, so hearty. Wow. Oh, that's creamy. With the flavor of the seafood, a bit of tomatoes in there. That is some of the thickest, creamiest chowder you will have. Wow, that's good. Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, and these are some of the yams. Oh, it almost tastes like a carrot. This one is like a cross between a sweet potato and a carrot almost. Very good. Okay, and after the meal, having a cup of tea. A warming cup of tea. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's what I need right now. Ah, yes. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome,
That was
you're
amazing.
welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. Yes.
No worries.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you very much. That was incredible. Huge thank you to Fleur for hosting us. On the way back, we've stopped in a place called Waimaru, which is famous for a Whitestone Cheese Company. And we're here to try something, a specialty of the South Island, some kind of a cheese roll. Well, we're about to find out and see what it is.
Best cheese rolls in all of New Zealand.
So the New Zealand cheese rolls, so it's basically like a slice of bread with cheese in the center, with some onion soup mix and some other seasonings, then rolled up and toasted. Perfect, like a little burrito of cheese and bread.
Yeah.
So these ones
Wow.
are your Havari.
Habari.
Havarti. Okay, I'm gonna split this open. It's just full of cheese. You actually smell the butter. Oh, it's oozing. Melted cheese. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a cheese dream come true. Oh, wow. It's so good. Melted cheese, crispy buttered bread. The flavor, you do taste the flavor of like that onion powder. Oh man. It was like the best ever New Zealand grilled cheese you can imagine.
It is a New Zealand grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. The Havarti, and this one is a bit different. It's more crispy. Look at that. You can actually feel like cheese sloshing around on the inside. Oh, it's hot. Oh, wow. Look at the squeeze on this one. Oh, wow. It's just oozing with melted cheese.
You refer to your wee photo.
Wow.
They're filled with our Linda's brie and topped with some smoked salmon.
That's a next level. That one is topped cheese inside and out.
There's a brie inside and smoked salmon on top.
That's the deluxe. You can come here to fulfill all of your melted cheese dreams.
So good.
Oh. Oh, this one is really good. the crispy cheese, the liquid cheese. We're gonna try the brie topped with salmon. Yeah, this almost looks like you need a fork. Yeah, you may need a fork for this. It's so, oh man, I think I'll go with this one. It's like a sculpture. Smoked salmon on top, cheese, more smoked salmon, with brie just squeezing out.
Oh, look at that shit. Oh my God.
This is cheese dreams out of control. Oh, it's so rich. Butter, cheese, crispy, smoked salmon. That is so rich, so heavy, so good. The melted brie is just like cheese sauce. And another one. Oh, wow.
Let's just make you a little bit of room.
Wow.
So this is a French toast style cheese roll. That's filled with caramelized onion, some mushrooms, some ultra tasty cheese, and it has a wee drizzle of maple syrup on top.
So it's like sweet and savory. And look at that crust, the cheese crust. Oh man, there's just cheese on the inside, on the outside. It's like a, ham too.
Ham too. Well, surprise.
Oh, surprise ham in there. All right, I'm gonna ease in with a, oh, yeah, look at that. That one is unbelievable.
This is serious business.
Yeah. The cross between salty and sweet with the onions,
Yes, sir.
that actually works extremely well.
Wow.
And that is dangerously tasty.
I have to try a little bit more.
Yes. Yes, indeed. The squeeze of cheese, the ham. I think this one is pick-upable. Oh,
Until you break it, actually.
but it's soggy. Yeah. Oh, did you see that? Oh, it's liquefying.
Oh
Oh,
my God, look at that.
oh. Oh man.
Oh. Walnuts. Walnuts in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you really taste the blue cheese in here. If you love blue cheese, that's a dream. That's good.
Balanced with the pear, right? The sweetness of the
Yeah.
pear.
The nuttiness of the blue cheese and the walnuts and the toast and the butter. Delicious also. They're all. This is a new culinary experience for me. Cheese rolls. Chasing that down with a long black to digest. But really, if you love to eat cheese, this is a Disneyland of cheese here. To be 100% honest, I had no idea what to expect, but that was incredible. The creations, the New Zealand cheese rolls right here at Whitestone. It's a must stop when you're in New Zealand. Oh, that will fulfill your cheese dreams. It's another beautiful food day in New Zealand, and this morning we're meeting up with Ron Bull. You can consider him the king of Mutton Bird, and Mutton Bird is a very unique, it's a delicacy in New Zealand, and we're gonna learn all about it. We're gonna see the process. We're gonna taste some more Mutton Birds. It's one of the more unique dishes, ingredients, birds that you'll ever eat. Hello. Oh, is this French? Hi, good morning. Mutton Birds.
Yeah, so these have been preserved in salt.
Okay.
So what we do is clean them all up while we're on the island and in situ, salt them down, and when we salt them down, they create their own brine. But the oil is really, really good because a seabird, that fat there is full of omega-3s.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's the good stuff.
Okay.
That's why my complexion looks so good.
Okay.
Those
The omega-3s from the
Exactly.
the Mutton Birds.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are gonna be like boiled?
Yep. We just boil them off. Yep.
Okay.
What a lot of people do is they give them a wash and change the water halfway through the cooking process, but that it actually gets rid of a lot of the flavour.
Oh, okay.
And plus, if you prepare the birds properly, then you don't actually need to change that water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long will those need to boil for?
I'll give them probably about half an hour just to get up to temperature, and then the vegetables will go in on top of that. And probably a lot of cultures have this tradition of cooking everything in one pot, but this is what we call a boil up.
A boil up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can see that layer of oils coming off of the birds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And how he's had a bucket of mutton birds, eh?
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So a lot of it's very, 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 very simple, but it contains that love, that story, that aroha for people.
Awesome. Okay, so all those vegetables, carrots and onions and some garlic, potatoes, and the sweet potatoes go in.
Yep.
And you can see that oil and fat and flavor coming out of that mutton bird into the broth now. Ooh, some rosemary.
I'll chuck some of that in as well.
Nice.
A wee bit more water in there, I think, just to have it along. Should be right. We'll give that another 40 minutes, maybe an hour,
Okay.
depending how I feel.
Okay. It's got to cook for a while longer. Oh, we have about a 40-minute or so wait as the mutton birds brew and cook and simmer down. And Ron's gonna take us around a little bit in the backyard, maybe tell us some stories as well. The backyard is a forest. Beautiful. Frank. Come on, Frank.
Yeah, Frank is a brother and brother.
Frank the dog.
Frank is a brother. And
Oh, there he is. Come on, Frank. Here he is. A thick layer of mutton bird juices and oils. Oh man, that smells good. Okay, oh, now cabbage goes in. Oh, that's gonna absorb.
Woohoo!
Yes, mutton bird boil up.
Yeah. With the Titi season, when we go down to the islands, the families traditionally go down for 2 months of the year. That's the season.
Okay.
So our rules, we govern the islands ourselves, and our rules say that you can't go on before the 15th of March, and you have to be off by the 1st of June. And the rest of the year, the island is just left empty. No one lives on there full time.
So nobody lives there.
No one
Even
lives there.
historically.
No.
Nobody
no.
lived there.
We just
Okay.
go over there for that seasonal food harvest. And the idea behind that is to let the island just be what it needs to be, you know, for that bird life and for the wild, you know, the trees and stuff just to grow. When you do that, you sacrifice a lot. A lot of my cousins still go down for the full 2 months, and it's hard to actually build a career in the mainland when you're away for 2 months. So that becomes the focal point of I suppose your socialisation as a family, but also a bit of a focal point of your economy as well. We've always traded birds when we've harvested them. Back in the day, trade them for other foods.
Yeah.
And now, you know, it's a very important part of who we are. So when we preserve birds now, we preserve them in salt. And salt's a relatively new technology, insofar as it came when the sealers and the whalers came in the sort of 1800s, early 1800s. But before that, we'd preserve the birds in their own fat. And whereas now we preserve in buckets, back in the day they were all done like this, in what we call paua. And the paua inside here is a kelp bag. So you may have seen the bull kelp out in the water, the bladder kelp, I suppose. Yeah. So the bull kelp, what we do is hollow that out into a bag, and then put the food into there, and you can tie it off so it's airtight.
Okay.
So back in the day, the Titi, the birds would be cooked in their own fat, slowly in their own fat, and kept in the bull kelp bags.
Back in the kitchen, and those mutton birds are just filling the steam of the mutton bird, and the garlic and the rosemary is in the air, but oh, it smells so good. Those have been simmering away for an hour. Birds are out.
So we'll crisp that skin up a wee bit.
Okay. Oh, nice to go into the oven to kind of crisp them up. Nice.
The whakapapa, the stories and connecting everything.
Uh-huh.
This plate here, nice old Royal Dalton plate, was the plate that my paua, my grandfather, would serve mutton birds on when we go and visit him
Oh, nice.
30, 40 years ago.
Very cool.
So on a Sunday, he'd cook up a feed of birds, and I always remember them being on these
this plate.
Royal Dalton platters.
Cool.
So it was this indigenous food, you know, this greasy food that was our identity.
Oh, look at that cabbage. Just melting. Oh, they're still like, you can see that oil's coming out of them.
With the boil-ups are interesting because they're a one-pot concoction, and it's really interesting working with indigenous peoples all over the world, and all of them have got a one-pot concoction, eh?
Ah, so like batter, that's just flour?
Yep, just flour and, leavened flour, so it's got...
That goes into the broth.
Yep.
Doughboys.
Now, if I do these right, and a lot of people I know sitting out there, a lot of the whānau will go, oh, that's a bit wet wrong. And it might be.
Wow. Oh, those mutton birds. They're boiling in their own juices.
Give them 1 minute just because I can.
Okay.
With a bit of luck, they won't completely disintegrate.
Oh, there it is. Right on top of those vegetables. The crispy skin. And the doughboys are nicely done. Yeah, they're like little boiled pieces of dough. Boiled pieces of dough and mutton bird broth. So it is ready. The entire tray of mutton bird. Food source, something that just has so much more meaning than just the food itself. It's a lineage, it's history, it's heritage. It's an honor to have a chance to taste this. Let's get into
I'll
it.
tell you what, we're getting flash because we've got plates and stuff, but
Oh yeah,
pretty much just...
the crispy skin, the oily juices. Oh, look at that skin.
I'll be a good host.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we starting with the drumstick?
Yep, get into that.
Look at that skin. Look at how oily it is.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, wow. Oh, that is, oh, that's phenomenal. Oh, man. The meat is so oily and moist and juicy, and it does have a nice saltiness, like a addictive umami saltiness. That is an extremely distinct flavor, but it is so good.
It's a very unique flavor, and it's an acquired flavor for some people.
Yeah, once you taste that flavor, you'll never forget it. It's like so distinct. Has a little bit of a like seafoody flavor to it, but at the same time, it's like this really dark, almost like lamb shank texture and look to it.
Yeah, almost like mutton, isn't it?
Yeah, almost like mutton. Mutton bird. Yep. That is the greatest TT drumstick ever. Because of the richness of the mutton bird, you need something to wash it down.
With. Yep. So cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's satisfying, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to try some of that cabbage first. Look at how shiny. It's shining. Cabbage melts in your mouth. It's absorbed with the flavor of the mutton bird. It's oiled with the juices of the mutton bird. Doughboys. So we got the doughboys, just flour and water just boiled into the broth of the mutton bird. Oh, the dumplings are amazing. I mean, the doughboys, they're just like these little sponges of flour dough that absorb the oily juices of the mutton bird. Oh man, that's a broth you want to just keep on using. Keeps on offering its incredible flavor. Look at the way, when you pull off that drumstick, there's a puddle of juices that form inside of that crevice. Kumara, kumara. This is the local sweet potato. Oh, the texture is so soft.
That's it. Just walking down steps.
I think no matter what you boil with the mutton bird, it will improve its flavor. The carrots, oh, look at that puddle. Again, with everything, just melt in your mouth, releasing the juice of the mutton bird with every bite. In the sunshine, it reflects. It's so oily and juicy, it reflects.
Same size as me.
Yeah.
If he stands up, he will be like this.
That is sensational. Oh, Frank.
Daddy, this is actually my wheel.
Hi, Frank.
I had to eat.
Frank and Micah. Yeah, that is. Oh, wow. Even the driest part, the breast is extremely moist. And fatty. And deliciously salty, but not too salty. Oh, it's perfect. That is phenomenal. Yeah, you're gonna wanna lick your fingers. That omega-3, right? That's a healthy fat. It's a healthy fat. Just like fish. Oh, man, yes. That was an unbelievable experience. Oh, man. My mouth, my taste buds are rejoicing with the flavor. That was so good.
From New Zealand paua to whitebait, and not forgetting the incredible heritage of mutton birds. The food of New Zealand is about the local ingredients and the people behind them. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.